Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the City of Newcastle FC series, save, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, on the screen right now, we've got our past positions. So what I wanted to point out really is the rise that we've made despite being quite far off the pace, really. We're now up to 6th, I think it is. With the chance to go even higher, as we can see there. If London Colney manage to lose their game in hand, we'll be within 3 points of third place. Which, well, I mean, regardless, even if they win, we'll be within 3 points of third place. Yeah, first place is still looking a little bit ambitious right now. You know, we've got 11 points to try and make up before the end of the season. So, as much as it pains me to say it, I think promotion is slowly, but actually quite quickly, really, if you think about it. It's getting away from us, basically. But let's have a quick look at how we've got on since last time. So last time out, we had 2 wins in a row. We had a 2-1 home win against St. Margaret's-Bury and then a 3-2 away win against Winslow United. Since then, we've played just about every single cup competition you could imagine, other than the FA Cup. We are through, we were through in the FA Vars 3-1 before losing 2-1 to Croydon Athletic away from home. A team that's in the division below us, so that's one we want to forget about, really. We had a 3-2 win against Potton. It was a Finley Clift brace, and as you probably saw in the last episode, my love for Finley Clift is increasing rapidly. Let me just check. Yeah, the Stockton game was a Finley Clift hat-trick, so he's actually in a really good run of form. Harefield in the Spartan South Midlands Cup. We didn't have a Finley Clift goal, but we did get a 2-0 win. Croydon Athletic, it was a Gabolahan penalty that got us our only goal. Then we had the Spartan South Midlands Cup quarter-final, where Gabolahan scored 2 goals to put us through to the next round. The semi-final, as you can see at the bottom here, against London Colney. Then we had Oxy Jets, where Finley Clift got another brace. Albert Kamara got sent off in the 40th minute, and we managed to remain attacking. I didn't want to change it. That's one thing I remember about that game. I didn't change how we were playing. It was still attacking, and we were still managing to get chances. We didn't score after that, but we definitely didn't concede anything. And then finally, we had Leverstock Green, or the Greens as I like to call them, where Finley Clift scored another hat-trick. Now, since last time, there has been an update on Football Manager. And that update is that players are no longer getting ridiculously low ratings for their performance. So hopefully, we'll see that in this episode, where players are going to get their justified ratings. So the team for this game, which is going to be against Hadley, is looking quite similar to what it usually is. The only changes, I think, are Mellon and Divine. Mellon's come back from an injury, but actually I'm looking at his condition and I'm not thinking I'm going to risk him. So Josh Ogbozo is going to come on. I think we might swap these 2 round, maybe. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll play Josh Ogbozo as the advanced playmaker. So that's the only change really there. Oliver Kemp. Ah, yes. Jake Bayram. Oh, let's just take a look at him. So without me noticing, Jake Bayram managed to get snapped up. And yeah, so we've lost him. He was definitely our best defensive midfielder. And now he's playing for North Ferriby. I've tried to get him back. I mean, I'll try again now. But I don't think he's not interested in joining so soon after leaving us. So yeah, we've lost our best defensive midfielder, and as you saw just there, Oliver Kemp is going to be the player to try and fill that position. Other than that, the only other change is Waterhouse in for Kamara due to the suspension. Other than that, you know, we've got the prolific Finley Clift and Gabolahan, 28 and 18 goals respectively for the season. I mean, it's a really strong front line. Let's just get straight into it. So I'm going to go out there and tell the boys to pick up where they left off in the last game. I want to quickly say as well, I think the audio might have been a little bit messed up for that first part of the video. I think I fixed it now. Hopefully we should have no problems. And the boys are coming out for this game against Hadley. The form has been really good at the moment, and that last episode was probably my favourite. And this run of form has been insane. Yeah, I mean, Hopefully we can keep it going. I'm really hoping for a massive slip up from teams at the top so that we can get something. But Hadley are coming forward with a free kick. But we have managed to clear it. I think it was Shah away, and Waterhouse is now on the break, who plays it through to Gabolahan. Can he make anything of it? He goes for a strike. I don't blame him. I think there were other options, but, you know, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. As we go straight into another chance, and Locke is through for Hadley and puts it just wide. It looked like it might have been a chance to counter for us, but it wasn't to be. Okay, and Hadley now are taking a corner kick. Hopefully, we managed to sort it out. I think that's probably all we're going to see. Yeah, but we have got another chance almost instantly with Hadley going forward again. Hopefully, we can get the ball back and potentially have a counter-attack of our own. It looks like that might be the case. We might get a chance on goal. Divine plays a brilliant ball through to Gabolahan, and Gabolahan can't put it on target. There's a perfect chance to go ahead. So it is half-time. It is 0-0. More importantly, I don't know if it's changed since I last saw, but Crawley Green at the top of the table are dropping points at the moment. They are losing against Winslow United. I'm going to tell the boys I'm not happy with the performance. And then I'm just going to tell the attackers that you have the ability to make the difference. I'll tell that to the midfield as well. Try and affect. No, Waterhouse. Okay, well, since I'm here, I'll motivate the defenders as well. But here we are, off for the second half. It's a very even game so far. No one really looks like scoring. If you look at the XG, 0.37 to 0.31, it's looking like a really close game at the moment. And it looks like a chance for us. McWilliams. Okay, had the throw, but we've given it away. And Hadley are now on the ball. They try a long ball forward. It manages to reach Stone, but the ball to Locke doesn't manage to be completed. But a long ball forward from us manages to be intercepted by Hadley. We've got another chance. Long ball forward to Finley Clift. He's not had an amazing game, but it doesn't matter because when it matters, Finley Clift manages to score the all-important goals. He was on a 6.3 before this moment. I wonder what he's going to be on now. I tell you what, Divine just picks out the Divine balls, doesn't he? I don't make that reference enough, but Finley Clift, wonderful finish putting it through the keeper. Tell you what, I want to find Finley Clift on social media and thank him. The only problem is, I think his social media, on Twitter at least, hasn't been used since 2013. So, yeah, that might be a bit strange if I tried to contact them through that. But anyway, from all my rambling, we are going straight into another chance. And the ball is with us, fortunately. The ball's with McWilliams now, Ogbozo. Little 1-2 with Divine, and ball over the top to Finley Clift. He puts it just over the bar. He's on a 7.0 now after that goal. And now we are looking more like scoring more than Hadley looked like scoring an equaliser. I'll do what this instruction says here. Are we going to see anything from Hadley or even ourselves? Because Finley Clift, I've noticed, has gone down to a 7.9. So I don't think he's having an amazing game. Divine isn't either. So we're going to bring on Mellon for him. I don't know. I mean, Oliver Kemp's also looking a little bit tired out there, but I don't really have any defensive midfielders that I can bring on for him, I should say. I guess Curtis Turner's probably the best one, so we'll do that, and hopefully it doesn't have too much of a negative effect as time is ticking away, and we've got an attacking free kick that just goes straight out of play, and that's fine. Final whistle's gone. It's a 1-0 victory for City of Newcastle. And I tell you what, it just gets better and better. With that, we have gone up to third place in the league. I think there's only one team that can catch us with their game in hand, is it? Okay, no, North Greenford can as well with their 2 games in hand. But we won't worry about that too much right now. Even more importantly, Crawley Green have dropped points against Winslow. Winslow are in 9th. So if they can lose against teams of that ability, I think we've got so many more points that we can try and catch up with. So how many points behind are we now? We are 8 points. 8 points behind. So it's doable. It is doable. I'm calling it now. The title race is on. So I don't normally talk too much about recruitment. I usually just make the signings and then let you know who I've brought in. But right now, we're kind of at the point where we can start looking at some players who are having their contracts expire, who possibly will be interested in joining us, maybe from Premier League or even Championship clubs. So, yeah, I mean, I just thought I'd let you know that that's what I'm doing. We're going to have a look around now to see what players have their contracts expiring at the end of the season. And hopefully we can bring some players in, integrate them into the club and, well, propel ourselves through the leagues. Okay, so I briefly mentioned North Greenford earlier on, saying that they were one of the teams that could overtake us. And we've actually got them now. So we can completely ruin their chances of catching up to us with a win here today. The team that I'm going with, I believe, is exactly the same as the last one. Yes, it is. So, well, let's just get straight into it. You already know the team. We already know it so well. So let's just get straight into it. And I'm going to tell the boys that we owe North Greenford after what happened last time. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't remember it. But given how bad our start of the season was, I can only assume it was probably a loss. Okay, so North Greenford have got the ball and managed to retain it. So can we get the ball back? It looks like we have. Good block there. I'm not sure who that was. I think it might have been a Bozo, and Clift is through. And Clift plays it straight at the goalkeeper. Okay, corner ball now. McWilliams to take it into the box towards Shuttleworth, and Shuttleworth doesn't manage to get it in. And then Kemp manages to have a second chance at it. And I think the keeper must get something to it. But McWilliams has taken another one. It goes long that time, though. Gabolahan's going to manage to keep it in. But are we going to see anything from it? I feel like this highlight's probably going to peter out now. But it is still going on. So we may see something. Even if it is just a shot on goal. Ball through to Clift. Was I wrong? Oh, I wasn't. It was a shot on goal. And it could have been more. But it was just a shot on goal. And that's all it was. We're going to see another corner, though. So are we going to see anything from it this time? Goalkeeper manages to get a hand from it. And we're going to get another one. Are we going to see that one as well? We are. And McWilliams runs across the pitch to take another one towards Finley Clift. But it is headed away. Shah now. Can he do anything with it? Well, this highlight's gone on forever. And that is the end of it. But we're seeing another one. So it looks like we're going to start properly with the Greenford goalkeeper. And he plays it long, which we know whenever teams do it, they always seem to punish us. Whenever keepers go long, we get punished. But no, we've had one team do it to us. This is only the second team, unless it was this team. I don't think it was. I think this is the second team that's tried it on us. The last one was in the last division, so I'm surprised that no one's tried it since. But yeah, so first half is going to end with us conceding a goal. And we're going into the break at 1-0 down. I'm going to tell the boys to show me something else in the second half. And then tell everyone that they have the ability to make the difference for us. And only Finley Clift really cares about that. I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to go straight out there with how we played in the first half. Because I think we dominated it. Really, based on chances. They just got one big ball forward. And they managed to finish it when 1-on-1 with the keeper. Hopefully in the second half, we can do to them what they've done to us and just, well, score. Okay, so it is a throw-in with McWilliams. I have just fired up the boys and the ball's towards Finley Clift, but it is cleared away. The part that hurts even more is that Crawley Green are losing. And Newport Pagnell, who are ahead of us as well, are also dropping points. This is a perfect opportunity for us to push even further up the table, but no, we've given it away. Greatorex, what have you done? This is a game we really can win. We need to make changes. So I'm not sure whether I'm thinking of adding another striker or replacing one of the strikers. Gabolahan's clearly got ability. I think what we're going to do is take off Waterhouse and put Sheldon Green up front with Clift in the middle as the advanced forward, and then Green and Gabolahan as poachers. Devine, I think, can come off because he's not had a very good game either. And then I think we can go full... I didn't even take Devine off. What happened there? Devine is off. Mellon's on. And hopefully from here, we can push on, get some goals, and have another comeback, which we've done a couple of times this season. Okay, it looks like a highlight straight from kickoff. Could we get an immediate impact from these substitutes. I mean, it would be something if we did. Kemp with a big ball forward, but Greenford managed to clear it away. And it's not going to be another goal for them, is it? It's a big ball forward, edge, just wide. I think I'm going to succumb to the pressure. I'm going to drop the line, I think. Have a lower line, just to make sure that those long balls aren't going to affect us anymore. Okay, McWilliams with a free kick now. Can we get a goal towards Mellon? And it's a big save from the keeper. I can't say that we don't deserve to have at least one goal from this game, because I think we've created really good chances. But somehow, Greenford have just managed to combat everything we've thrown at them. Okay, we're going to take Gabolahan off because he's not had a good game. Moist Chroma is going to come on. And can he have an impact? He's not played in so long. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to get a point, let alone 3. It doesn't even look like we're going to get a goal in this game. Or are we? Mellon now. Late on with the free kick. Fires it at the wall. Back to Alfieri. And that was all that highlight was. And time's ticking away. I don't want to look. It's... Yeah, I mean... To make it even worse, Crawley Green's gone and gained points. They came back from that game and have ended up winning it. We were in a position where we needed to kind of win every game. And we haven't. We haven't. It's a loss. It's a 2-0 loss. I feel like we probably deserve to win it. We haven't. We just need to go forward and try and get some better results. That, simply put, was not good enough. We should have won that match, is what I'm going to tell everyone. I'm going to tell them I'm not happy with any of their work because it wasn't a good performance. Gabolahan, I mean, a player that we've learned to expect so much from, has had a really disappointing game. And then because of that result, we're back to 11 points off the top. We're still 2 points off second place with an extra game played from Greenford and Pagnell. But, oh, it's not good, is it? 11 points off Crawley Green. I'm going to say it now. I don't think we're getting promoted. I think we need to probably build for next season. Like I said, with these free transfers. And hopefully we won't have a poor start to the season like we did this season. Because without that, we'd easily be top. We'd be dominating. But that's not the case. So that is going to be the end of this episode then. I really hope you have enjoyed. It's a bit disappointing to start with such a, well, as I say, good win. It was a scraped win. And then, you know, to lose 2-0 when we could have pushed even further, especially with Crawley Green initially dropping points. And then they went and gained them. It's a massive shame. We could have at least stayed in just about touching distance with them, but it's not to be. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed. Please do leave a like and subscribe if you are new. And until next time, I'll see you later.